Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. At any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the SEC, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Horned Frogs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Louisiana Tech's offense will have the football first. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So TCU's offense will go to work for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Blasted as he lets it go. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Horned Frogs have taken it inside the 20. This quarterback part of their running game. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
But how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. On the option. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the option.
They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Louisiana Tech has it back and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the game.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. The portal many times can give you a pretty good read on what's going on inside a program, and to lose the number of players that they did might be a little bit of a worrisome signal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they lost some key guys, too. A handful of dudes, David, that really made a difference on this team a year ago. How can they replace that this season?
And that's what your job is as a coach, is to develop those guys behind them, supplement with the pluralists, and it's an ongoing hard task, but that's what these coaches have to do nowadays.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Now he's going to break the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way from Mullen. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Trying to bully their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Opening day, might as well build a little drama with a 3rd and goal early. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to set up the screen. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Look out, he's got room! And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. right down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing. So nice job by that QB putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. This time on target. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball down.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Ivory. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Release by the QB. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. Gives it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. 2nd and goal coming up. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Wisconsin has just had no answers today, and I'm not sure you could put J.J. Watt back out there inside Camp Randall and expect a different outcome. They're trailing by 14 to Cal. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. There he goes. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
That's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself the chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do it.
They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. That's reeled in. It's McMillan. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
In the backfield, it's McMillan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Ivory. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield. Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wants to throw on first down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. It's complete. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, TCU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
He makes the catch. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Hard running there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Bounced off his feet.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. They're setting up the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. Trying to get the corner. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 27 over San Jose State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A quick pass to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Uncorks it. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the option. They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look.
Start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd down. Touchdown, TCU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quickly complete. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front. Football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
They got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 35, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ivory. He's not going to get there. stopped short on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here comes the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now they'll run it on the toss. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation.
The scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down.
He's got it! Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the tight end. To give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Finding open areas. He's piled up 82 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.